So some disturbing video was leaked out today. The other half of the Ray Rice incident. We all already saw the video where he was dragging his unconscious fiancée out of the elevator in a casino in Atlantic City, but this video was leaked today, this morning, of the incident leading up to that famous surveillance footage where he actually put his hands on his wife two separate occasions, knocked her out unconscious, and that's what led to dragging her out of the elevator. And it's all over the internet now. And basically, what I'm doing this video for is I'm basically talking and discussing, can there be any further punishment for Ray Rice? As we know, the charges were dropped. No criminal charges were filed by the fiancé. They kissed and made up, and they got married. And Roger Goodell handed down a 2-game suspension for these off-the-field transgressions by Ray Rice. So, being that we now know the full extent of what he actually did, can the league step in and impose a harsher penalty? And the answer is no. The league cannot do anything further after their initial ruling. They had their chance to throw the hammer down on this clown, Ray Rice, for putting his hands on a woman, and they failed to do so. They dropped the ball, and they'll just have to live with that. But as far as the team is concerned, I'm very interested to see how the Ravens organization will react to this. I posted it on social media that they should do the right thing and deactivate Ray Rice for the entire rest of this season. And but I do know full well that after the Terrell Owens incident in Philadelphia, that that loophole has been closed, and teams can no longer deactivate players for conduct detrimental to the team. And basically that's what the Ravens would be looking at if they were to discipline Ray Rice and deactivate him, and they're not able to do that any longer. If they did want to teach Ray Rice a lesson, what they could do is they could just bench him for the rest of the season. But you see, when you deactivate a player, which is what was the case back in Philadelphia under Andy Reid when they did this to Terrell Owens, that freed up a roster spot once Terrell Owens was deactivated, so they could sign an extra player in replace of T.O. But since the Ravens don't have that option, if they did elect to bench Ray Rice for 14 games, they would have to allow him to suit up and stand on the sidelines in full uniform and not play him. And by basically, if they were to go that course of action, I think the entire NFL fan base would applaud it and go 100% support it. But the logistics of it doesn't make sense. To waste a roster spot on a healthy player that's not playing logistically doesn't make any sense. So I think that's where the Ravens are right now. They have to decide, do they want to do the right thing at the expense of a roster spot? Do they want to stand up for something? Do they want to actually take a stand against domestic abuse, even though their commissioner was completely inept in handling this situation? Do they, as an organization, want to take a stand? And if they were to bench Ray Rice for the full season, 14 games, and just have him stand on the sidelines and not use him at all, that would send a clear and distinct message that they don't stand or tolerate the things that Ray Rice was doing, depicted in those surveillance cameras. Even, I think, if you're a fan of that team, even if you're a diehard Ravens fan, you should not be supporting Ray Rice. This guy is complete trash, a garbage individual, and I don't even think he deserves to be playing in the league anymore. He should be flipping burgers at Burger King, for crying out loud. But you know, as far as the Ravens are concerned, they would clearly get my support if they were to bench him, since they can't deactivate him. Just bench him for the full season, and don't let him carry one time during the entire 2014 season. I want to know what you guys think. I don't know if the Ravens will go that route. I don't know how strongly they feel. And plus, it's easy for me to say, yeah, bench a 1,000-yard Pro Bowl running back for the full extra 14 games of the season. It's easy for me to say because I'm not coaching the team and I don't really need them to win any games. So, you know, it doesn't affect my bottom line one way or the other, but the Ravens, I'm sure, feel a lot differently about their bottom line. So that's basically the yin and the yang, yin yang, whatever. That's basically what they're up against. So comment, subscribe below. That's all I got for now. It's Football Rob signing off.